My name is Katelyn Fallows, and I'm a chemistry major. When I first came to RPI, I really expected to just come here and do chemistry, learn how to be a scientist. And then I realized that I needed to develop my presentation skills, so I joined the RPI Science Ambassadors. And so during that time, I worked alongside a lot of different scientists to develop presentations for outreach to local high schools, middle schools, elementary schools. So we go to middle schools and high schools and we talk about science to these kids, and they get really, really excited. I can't tell you how rewarding it is when you say something and a student is like, whoa, or wow, that's really interesting, I never thought about that. It's really rewarding, and I get to work alongside mathematicians and biologists and physicists to give a presentation on the same topic. So, for example, we have a sound presentation on the science of sound, and we put a physicist with a biologist, and the physicist talks about sound waves and how cool that is, and then the biologist approaches the same problem but instead talks about how the ear perceives sound waves and how we hear sound. And so that's really interesting. I always kind of thought chemistry was the way. Chemistry was the right science to do what I wanted to do. And then I worked in this group and I realized that there are so many different perspectives that go into solving the same problem. And that's really important to me. And so as I move up in the organization, I've been doing more leadership in the past year as the secretary. I really value that interdisciplinary environment a lot more, and I foresee myself using that more in the future. I plan on continuing in pharmaceuticals. Right now I intern at Regeneron, and our motto is science to medicine. And so what I want to do is I want to take the science that I've learned here and apply that to improving human health. And through my time here doing the RPI Science Ambassadors, I've realized that I really want to do that by managing scientists. So I'm going to go to grad school to get my PhD in chemistry, and that will put me in a good position to work my way up in a company and start managing projects, managing scientists, designing experiments, kind of leading the industry where I think it should go. And hopefully one day I'll run my own company, but we'll see.